guys, it's Megan and I just embarked on another very brutal declutter of my makeup collection, and feel like the older I get, the less I feel like I need, and I have so much stuff that it's easy to get rid of things. And makeup is something I definitely don't care as much about as I used to. Like right now I'm like not wearing anything other than sunscreen, a little bit of concealer, and some leftover lipstick, but I don't know, it's just not something I love as much as I used to, which is fine. It's not for any reason. It's not because I hate makeup, it's just because it's not, I've just realized I like how I look with less. And once I realized that I like how I look with less makeup, I have wanted less makeup in general. So most of this stuff are things that I really enjoy. Like, I like them a lot, but I don't need them and I don't reach for them, and I just should get rid of it if I'm not using it, because if I hold on to it for longer, if I pass it on to someone, it'll be like close to going bad. So I just want to pass on things when I'm not enjoying them or not using them, not reaching for them. And so that is what brought me to do this declutter. And I'm also doing a blog sale in conjunction with this. I will link my blog down below. It's megsmakeup8.blogspot.com. All of this will be for sale. US only. I'm sorry. If you want me to ship internationally, I will, but I will have to invoice you for all the charges. Flat rate shipping in the US is $6, and you can buy as much as you want. So yeah, I'm going to show you everything. This is probably my most brutal declutter yet, because I don't have nearly as much as I used to. Before it was very easy to just be like, oh, I'm not using this, let's get rid of it, and I would still have a shitload of stuff. Now I have still a shitload of stuff, but way less than before, and I'm just so much more minimal with the looks that I do and the amount of makeup that I wear, that it's easier for me to be honest with myself and say, you don't use this stuff, like why are you hanging on to it? So I'm going to turn you around and show you guys everything I am getting rid of and selling on my blog sale. So here we go. Okay, so I'm sitting on my bed so you can see all my sheets, but I'll just do an overview first, just to show you guys before I go into every single thing. But like I said, none of this is because I hate it or I'm throwing it out or whatever. It's good stuff, but I just don't reach for it. So my perfume collection is pretty small, but I decided to part with this Burberry Body. It's pretty much full. It's like 80% full, I would say. This is a really nice fragrance, but I don't reach for it over like my Prada Candy, Flower Bomb, Giorgio Armani C. It just never gets reached for, and I don't want it to go to waste. So that is why I'm parting with this. This is a big shocker to me, a big decision for me. This is the MAC Nordstrom Naturals palette. I was so freaking excited when this palette came out. It still is such a gorgeous palette, but I have singles that I made like a small 9-pan Z palette out of that are like my perfect neutrals, and this palette just has way more colors than I ever use and ever will need. So as much as I love this, I'm going to clean this up obviously before I sell it and put it on my website, but I don't need it. So I'm going to be selling that, and that was definitely a shock to me that I wanted to do that. I am getting rid of this Tarte palette. This one I loved and I recommended so strongly to you guys. I still think it's a gorgeous palette, but I don't do really cool tones anymore. I love this blush. I wish this blush like was separate and I could just keep the blush. I guess I could pop it out, but I'm just gonna sell this palette as it is. This one is the Energy Noir. I have the like little sheet with the names on the back. Really gorgeous if you like taupey cool tones. So that is going up for sale. This is a foundation I really enjoy, but the color is way too dark. This is 1.1, this Smashbox Studio Skin. I just purchased this last fall in the Sephora sale, but who was I kidding? Why did I get 1.1? I should have got like 0.0 because I'm super, super fair. If you're my shade or lighter, do not buy this from me because it's definitely too dark. It's more of a yellow tone, and I'm just never this tan. Even with white foundation mixed into it, it's just not the right shade for me. So I'm parting with that, and I only use like probably to the Smashbox line, but I'll have to see when I let it set overnight. This was something I just decided on before I sat down. These are my Guerlain Meteorites in number 2 Clair. This, like, just the packaging and the experience of these Meteorites is amazing. I don't have the puff anymore, but it smells like violets. It's so, so nice, but I just don't ever reach for these. So that honestly is such a waste that I don't use it. So I am going to put this up for sale, so hopefully someone that has wanted to try it will finally get to for a better price. I don't really like big palettes, so I'm selling my large Leopard Z palette, and yeah, so that's just like a basic thing. This Physicians Formula Bronze Booster that I bought earlier this year, this is the matte one with the cream color, the really good contour color, and that bronze shade that's way too dark for me. It also comes with a brush underneath and a mirror. I just only like that middle shade, and it's not worth it to me to keep the whole palette just for that middle shade. So I am getting rid of that. Okay, my Dior Capture Totale Dream Skin Perfect Skin Cushion in the shade 110. So I am going to sell the refill of this. This has never been opened. I'm going to sell it in the box, but it doesn't come with the compact. Like, I'm keeping the compact with the original one that came in it, the original cushion. So this is just like the plastic holder with the cushion inside with the... This is honestly such a good product, but I like other things more, and I don't see myself really wanting to use another one of these once I'm done with the first one. So that's why I'm selling the refill of that. I'm selling some cream shadows. This little Milk Pigment in Silent Disco. I've never used that. This Maybelline Color Tattoo in Lavish Lavender. I've tried this a few times, but it's just not the same as the old Lavish Lavender. So I'm probably going to sell those as a duo. These Anastasia Brow Wiz pencils, I have it in dark brown and medium brown. I only use the dark brown like once and the medium brown maybe like 3 times. They just don't work for my reddish hair color. I bought it when my hair was dyed really dark, like blackish blue, but I didn't keep that for very long, so that is why I am getting rid of those. Some single shadows. I'm going to get rid of MAC Red Brick. I think I only use this like 3 times or so. There is a little chip in it, so you'll see that in the pictures. And then the 2 NYX Prismatic Chrome shadows that I have in Fireball and Smoke and Mirrors. Gorgeous, gorgeous formula on these shadows, but I don't do too much crazy eye makeup anymore. The Stila cushion liner in Smoky Quartz ink is such a nice color. I love that color, but I honestly never ever use that. This was another shocker to me that I have not reached for in a very long time, so it's time for me to let go of it. It's MAC Full of Joy blush. This was one of my favorites a few years ago. It's like a lavender frost. It is absolutely gorgeous, but I've just moved on from this type of look. I really just like peachy pink blushes, so that is why I'm getting rid of that. Alright, on to like lip products. So I have this Urban Decay Revolution lipstick in Sheer Walk of Shame, which is like the nudest nude ever. I only use it like 1 time, so I never reach for that. And then this new formula of the Urban Decay in Safe Word. It's just too brown for me, so I never ever reach for that either. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to sell all of my ColourPop lippy sticks. I have Tootsie, Bichette, Wet, LBB, and Leather. I'm just going to sell these in a like set for you guys. I'm selling MAC Pink Pigeon because I have a Revlon shade that's exactly the same that I actually like a little better. It's like more comfortable to wear. So that's just a really hot pink. Two of these little mini bite lipsticks in Nori and Honeycomb. These were in that little like tin. So those all sell together as a set. Then I have all the liquid lipsticks that I still owned in my collection. I'm going to sell these as a set. I have 3 from Stila, and Ofra, and ColourPop. But I honestly don't like matte lips at all, so I'm getting rid of those. I went crazy last winter and purchased a bunch of Hum supplements, but I just don't ever use them. So I have the calcium ones and the D3. So gonna sell those. Never been opened. They both still have the seal on them. I'm getting rid of this Madison Reed Glossa Clear Shine. It's like a hair gloss, and I only use that one time. And then I just have some makeup bags that I am going to be selling. I really like this one. I just bought this last year. It's a little train case from Victoria's Secret Pink. Oh my god, that was the biggest sneeze ever. But I love clear makeup bags so much more. Like, I never reach for this or use this ever because it's not clear, but I love how it looks. So I'm sure someone else will get enjoyment out of that. And then just these cute ones that I have that I wanted to get rid of, and then a bunch of samples. So that is everything, and I'm really excited to get rid of more stuff out of my collection, things that I'm not using, and things that I have, things that I enjoy better. So these aren't, I don't think any of this stuff is bad. It's just that it's time to move it out of my collection. Our tastes change, and it's really nice to share with people that have wanted to try these things for maybe a little less money. So if you want to check out my blog sale, I'll have that link down below. Thank you to anyone who purchases from it. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this declutter. It's definitely no mercy declutter for me, and just getting rid of anything that I was like, I don't know. I just had to get rid of it this time. So I hope you enjoyed these declutter videos still. I know that they're some of the best to watch, and I didn't film the process of me going through my collection this time just because I did it like throughout the day today, and I was just like, oh, what about that, what about that, and thinking of more and more stuff to get rid of. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching. If you have done a declutter recently, let us know in the comments, and I will see you guys super soon. Bye.